Hey guys, welcome back to Max Cars Dawn of War Unification. Today I have another 1 vs 1 for you on Meeting of Minds, the only map Dawn of War has to offer. On the left side we have in green, playing Salamanders, it is cklempay or old cklempay as you may recognize him in the good old discords. And on the other side we have again GabPR playing the Dark Eldar. GabPR is more or less awakened from his slumber, coming back, playing a lot of games, and Dark Eldar is one of his main factions, I know it, and he plays the warrior opener with shredder rifles. Not sure if this is the best against Salamanders, but I think it could work. cklempay going for a forge opener, as many people like to. In my mind it is not the best opener, but he goes for Scouts 3 at least. I think you can get 4 for Salamanders. The best opener for Salamanders in my head is Assault Marines, because tanky, strong Assault Marines. But he seems to play this defensively, because this Thunderfire Cannon, Jesus, will not be able to cross this vast ridge, this vast map that is a Meeting of Minds. On GabPR's side, I stick to this, or do we? Maybe we need to stick to GabPR. He goes for warriors and only 1 squad of mandrakes. You cannot afford 2 squads of mandrakes with this opener, but he has some. You can afford 2 squad of warriors, however, I think. At least you need more than 2 units capping this big map. My playstyle is that I get 2 warriors and then build a listing post a little bit later than he does, but okay, we will see. We see now 2 squads of scouts and the Thunderfire Cannon going aggressive, so totally not doing what I say. He's not even capping his relic, he's going aggressive. Something that I would not recommend. If you have something to cap, then cap it, at least with 1 squad. You see the scouts have quite a lot of DPS early on, because it's Salamander scouts. No shredder rifles yet, nor dark matter blasters. We get the Archon. Now that's a very weird opener. Getting Dark Foundry, now getting shredder rifles. You want to get double down on the shredder rifles, don't you? Normally. Because you have this expansive opener and now you're only giving 1 squad some shredder rifles. Let's see what the Archon does. Here we have some shotguns equipped, so the Archon will not get close, I think. Will he be shot down? Another squad of warriors now, I guess? Yes, we need more warriors to hold this off. Or an upgraded listing post in that sense. Shotgun does not knock him down, so he has a big old hit here. And we have 1 dark matter blaster. 1 shredder rifle, 1 dark matter blaster. Dark matter blaster has some AoE and is supposedly good against larger targets. You see the damage here is really big actually. Big bubble coming in, yeah, so this is an anti-vehicle. We have some skull probes just in case there are some mandrakes, very well thought out. The Archon gets his first kill here. I'm not sure if he used his stun ability. We have now the mandrakes coming in because he needs some more firepower. But we have now another Dark Matter Blaster. The Dark Matter Blaster has some time to set up, but I think it deals quite a big damage. The first Thunderfire Cannon did go down. Second Thunderfire Cannon will not last long here. It will get taken down. These mandrakes enjoying the fight. This left guy has also a gag ball in his mouth because he likes it. Absolutely smacking down these scouts here. 1 Incubi is arriving. The Archon did die on the focus fire of the Thunderfire Cannons. This Incubus isn't long for this world, so will the Archon be revived or not? Depends if the Thunderfire Cannons can be dealt with. Thunderfire Cannons will do quite a lot of damage against these warriors if they're given the time that is. But Archon will come back if it not get focused here. Thunderfire Cannon refocuses on this Incubus. Let's see. Oh, this will not go well. This is so close, but he will lose. Oh, it misses. Oh, it deals less damage because of this sync kill. So this was a close one, Jesus. A lot of Thunderfire Cannons in. The relic is still not captured on GabPR side. This one is captured for cklempay, in fact. So but he has his relic, so it kind of levels out. I think we have 74 and 10, another stun cast, and 92 and 20. So bigger economy for the Salamander player because he upgraded his listening post. Yes, he did. So no real benefit for Dark Eldar here because they need to upgrade their post as well. They have the power, but they are constantly fighting using the power for heavy weapons. No more squads, so it's 2 squads of warriors, and now the reinforced Mandrake. They are really expensive in that sense, but yeah, a lot of dead scouts as well. Scouts aren't cheap as well to reinforce. What is it? 50, so it's the same as a Space Marine. Bam. And another model bites the dust. Archon also dead. Again, the Thunderfire Cannon can focus down enemy leaders very well, given the time. But this time, will it go away? No, it does not. So no Archon now. He needs to get some LPs upgraded, I think. Because his economy is not very great, to say the least. I mean, his Mandrakes have kept this one. He needs to keep the critical locations to get some more done, but does he okay, he rebuilds this. I was wondering if he saves for tech up. We do not have any tech up. Yes, we have 3 Thunderfire cannons. How much do they cost actually? That's quite expensive. He can go tier 2 now if he wants to, and he does. Interesting, interesting. 2 warrior squads, 1 Mandrake, no Archon, against 3 Thunderfire cannons and 2 scout squads and 1 Tech Marine here, so he can take down this listening post, I think. Yeah, he goes in with the Mandrakes first to tank, and then goes in with the warriors after that. The Mandrakes probably like the little bit of heat on their skins, but I think the Dark Matter Blast, yeah, the Dark Matter Blast are doing friendly fire, big friendly fire. You need to know that the Dark Matter Blasters do AoE and it also do friendly fire, so this was quite a loss. So that's why I usually like to go Shredder Rifles, although their impact damage isn't as great. If you want to combine them with melee squad, this would be the place. Losing now at least 2 models here. 2 models down, maybe a 3rd one, maybe even a 4th one, but for decapping, Jesus, this was expensive. There, you would have liked to have some infiltrated Mandrakes, I guess. But yeah, tier 2 is on the way. Tier 2 is on the way for Salamanders, but Dark Eldar will hit it first, adding a generator or 2, upgrading his listening posts maybe. His economy isn't really good. He needs to upgrade 1 listening post at least, I think. You have the resources for it, but he saves, maybe saves for something. Dark Foundry could not build Venoms. You need the Homunculus Lab as well. Homunculus Lab and Witch Guild Arena. Let's see, he's tier 2 now, adding Homunculus Lab and Witch Guild Arena, so you see where he goes for Venoms, I guess. Venoms are really strong against infantry, can get heat lances to fight vehicles as well. The natural follow-up for Salamanders is probably vehicles, like the good old Razorback. We all love it. Little sneak peek with the Skull Probe and everything to give the Thunderfire Cannon an angle to fire, because they can't see that far. Yeah, they can shoot farther than they can see there. I think they can shoot until here and only see until here. So let's see where it goes. Yeah, Venoms, as I said. Maybe some upgrades? No, nothing else yet. Economy is a little bit better as he now got critical locations. Even starts the thermal plasma generator. That's gonna be huge for his power income, especially if he goes for power intensive units. He goes for Scorches as well. I would recommend Rex if you have the power for it. I think with this one he can support Rex and Venoms. Probably going for the 2nd squad of Venom as well, but he needs a thingy, cap increasing thingy. 1, 2, 3 scouts and 3 thunder fire cannons. Tier 2 is now done and the anvil is there. Probably Razorbacks. Or I heard that the oh, look at the heat lens going. That's really good. Missing. Come on. Missing. Very accurate, and when it hits, Jesus. The land speeders are also very good. And I know that land speeders are very good. These guys are capping under fire. Are they reinforcing? No, they will run away for now. So he does not continue with warriors, it seems. Does not reinforce this one. Keeps this one here. Has now the thermoplasma generator up, so his economy absolutely explodes in terms of power now. So what does he go for? He has now the Scorches still on their standard weapons. He can go for the Haywire Blaster as he goes for Rapier, Armor Destroyer. Can go for the Haywire Blaster as he has the Dark Foundry. It requires the Dark Foundry. So this is really good weapon. Rare weapon, each squad and only group 2, effective against high armored vehicles such as relic units and titans. I'm not sure if it has some AoE or something. This is an interesting fight. Okay, barely. The Venom wins barely, and the Venom is, I think, more expensive than the Rapier Armor Destroyer. Rapier Armor Destroyer can also destroy non-armored targets. With 4 freaking whatever this is. Lasers. I like this guy here. Seeing a Bane Blade on his back where he can target. Okay, so no continuation of warriors. We have now Scorches, and he needs some upgrades, I guess, like the Soul Seeker ammunition and also the armor. Jumping over here. Is he getting these upgrades? He's getting the Soul Seeker ammunition. Very good, very good. Has some dark lenses added to be effective against these vehicles here, and he moves right in. Dark Lens is still alive. Why don't you keep firing? He wants to go into heavy cover, I guess. Scouts just standing by. This warrior squad only with one model. Now the first Razorback coming in, waiting for the twinning Heavy Flamer of all things. The Heavy Flamer got nerfed quite a bit. Most people go for the Assault Cannon now. Some people say it's overpowered. I'm not 100% sure about it. Maybe the anti-vehicle, anti-building department is too good, but we will see. Some more dark lenses and some of the standard weaponry firing at these scout squads. Dying, standing in heavy cover. No Archon rebuild. A lot of power, as I said. Needs to get the eco upgrade if he does not already. No, upgrading his listening post is also a way to get your power down, aka all your acquisition income higher. More Razorbacks coming in. 1, 2, 3 Razorbacks. One with Heavy Flamer, Assault Cannon, and Assault Cannon. Yeah, as I said, Assault Cannon is what most people go for. So the warriors are more or less now the capping units. This one model, this one forgotten model of warriors will go down. Goodbye, sir. Killing the thermoplasma generator, but I think it has paid for itself. It paid for itself in like a minute or two. Repairing this listing post with 2 attack marines will keep it alive for a bit, but then now the Razorback come in. He has the Soul Seeker ammunition, but he has no armor upgrade, and these Scorches are everything but not tanky. Coming into the next Razorback, but one Razorback? They are not firing, they are out of range. Jesus. I think they can jump again, yes. They have 2 jumps, very quick jumping rate. 1 dies mid-air. We have now a Monstrous Chimera, so he is tier 3, actually. Monstrous Chimera is tier 3. 1 is out on the field. Look at this kitty catty go. This is really big. It's I think Demon Armor. Yeah, Demon Armor high, 3k health. Good against a lot of things. Basically everything in the book. Maybe not aircraft. Heh. But this thing, the regeneration rate is also really high. Let's see. Gets shot, regens. But can lose morale. 500 morale, but 1 by itself will not win, I guess. Yeah, now morale is broken, will not deal a lot of damage. Or is it? Yeah, morale is broken. We have the little circle. And here, just standing the poor kitten all by itself. Needs some reinforcement. Has now 2 squads of Scorches still. So this can tank, but you need something to fire actually. So this is not the best use of your Monstrous Chimera. Monstrous Chimera costs like 300 power or something. So nothing you want to throw away. It's the same as getting a Dreadnought out. Similar in tankiness, to be honest. You can think of it like a kitten Dreadnought. The Kitty Dreadnought, we all know and love it. There's the next one, the Kitty Dreadnought. Really fast for being a Kitty Dreadnought. Hey. Yeah, let's go. Do we have tier 3 going? We have vehicle increasing cap, and he goes for Predator, so he is tier 2 after all. Tier 3 I mean, Soul Cage, so tier 4 for Dark Eldar coming in as well, so not the biggest armies in the world, but a lot of attacking. We have now the Land Speeder coming in, but the Land Speeder against these Dark Lands will probably need to jump away. It has quite a lot of health and is slow, but can get a really big multi-melter. Funnily enough, this listening post is not upgraded. Getting now the Razorwing Jetfighter is one of the best units you can get in tier 3 for Dark Eldar. Now getting the Predator. Is he getting for a pattern right away? You will keep an eye. Going for heavy flamers now. I don't think you can see the pattern in this replay UI. You can only see it when it's done. No pattern yet. 2 heavy armor destroyers, 1 Razorback, scouts. Scouts with flamers? Yes, for some reason scouts with flamers, but no scout infiltration yet. We do have the thermoplasma generator and Land Speeder coming in, killing a singular warrior again. What is it with these poor little warriors standing alone, want to have some time on their own, but getting killed? We have another Kitty Dreadnought and Razorwing Jetfighter. Ooh, these are brave Scorches coming in, killing down the Razor Armor Destroyer one by one. Now it's only Razorback and a Inferno pattern Predator. You don't see that often. Most people like to go for the Magma pattern, but he goes Flamer all the way. Even the guy on the top got Flamer, so they want to flame down these chimeras, but there comes the big boys, the Cotests. These are tier 3 units, but they can get a tier 4 upgrade, giving them, instead of heavy infantry armor, the heavy greater demon armor and even more regeneration. These are basically wrecks on steroids, or on whatever these chemicals are. They just kill. These are really, really tanky lads. How should I say, the most tankiest units Dark Eldar can muster. We have another Predator. Did it go down or did it retreat? I think it retreated, and this is the next one. Going for... This one is the Magma pattern, and this is the Inferno pattern. So getting one of each. Try to burn down or melt down these Cotests, which just go in. And there's also the Primaris Aggressor, so he goes tier 3 all the way, which is good. Need to get the infantry upgrades though, and oh, this is not very good. These guys are really good at range, but really, really poor in melee. These Cotests, even though I state how tanky they are, getting minced here. The Chimera is still here, tying down these Primaris Aggressors, getting another Primaris Aggressor squad out. So he's tier 3 all the way. Is he tier 4 though? I don't think. He's getting also a Promethean cult, probably for the Librarian. But we have tier 4. Is there... Now we have the Haywire Blasters, you saw it. That's really, really nice animation also. Come on, fire again. Do it for me. He's not. He's tier 4 actually, so is he getting something tier 4? He gets the Dice of Destruction. And that's pretty much it. The Chimera staying back, healing, and healing quite fast. Look at the HP going up. So keeping them alive is very nice. So you can set them back and let them regenerate and use them again. Something you normally would not see in Dawn of War, like getting a unit out of combat to heal. Normally you just throw them in and let them die, because the regeneration rate for most units is just too low. But this generator being alive all the time is bad news for the Salamanders. They now shoot it with all they have here. Take down this generator for the Emperor! Over here, Scorches going by, killing some... Now we see this firing animation, which is really nice. Lightning. Trying to kill those listening posts, but oh, they get surrounded, but they jump out, losing a model or two. One model now, maybe another model. But they can also shoot down this Razorback, no problemo. And the Dice of Destruction, the Pimp Mobile is here. I think it's Vec or whatever the name is. sitting here and just overseeing everything, letting his guys doing the shooting business while he has some fun with these slaves over here. Big engagement over here. There's some protests shooting their acid stuff, dice of destruction here, scorches shooting their lightning beams, Chimera coming from the side tying down these aggressors so they cannot deal any big damages. We have the Razorback with assault cannon still trying to be relevant, but yeah. Then we have a Dreadnought for some reason with a multi-melter. I'm not sure if a multi-melter is the right choice here. I'm not sure what his default weapon is. Maybe he's a melee on default. Maybe meleeing down this kitten would have been better in the first place. Now that he has the weapon, he does only half the damage in melee. Razorback going down from the dice of destruction. This aura from the dice is reducing damage taken from for vehicles around. Range damage taken is reduced. And we have now the Primaris Eradicators. They will deal with the dice of destruction if given enough time. They can get, yes, the melter rifle or the multi-melter. I'm not sure which one was the one that deals so much damage. There was one that deals ridiculous amount of damage that will be fixed in 7.0. Have now, yeah, these Scorch is still alive. The Chimera is here, has still some morale. We have the Predator here, and now some Assault Marines jumping in, using the melter bomb and be like, I'm out of here. That's really good. They almost killed the dice of destruction. The Predator would kill it if given enough time. Do we have something else on the way? More Assault Squads, Primaris across is getting everything, getting the Hero Commander upgrade, but does not have any commander yet. He could go for Terminators as well. What is going on here as well? Another builder's slave builder for some reason. But yeah, he is sticking to the Chimera for now, the dice of destruction and his Scorches. He has the vehicle cap to get more stuff. These Assault Marines actually doing heavy lifting in tier 3 and tier 4. I tell you, these guys are madness. You can get them in tier 1, a very good opener to get Assault Marines for Salamanders. Salamanders have the downside that they are very slow on their feet, but who needs feet if you can just jump? What is this? Some more Primaris Aggressors, I guess? There you go. Guys with their arm guns here, having some setup time, but if they are setting up, they just firing away. Left and right, keep firing, shooting on this dead model all the time. Haha. Okay, there's Protest still alive. No, it's the second squad, I guess. The other one died. The two Scorches, the Monstrous Chimera still here. And yeah, more Predators. A lot of Predators, a lot of Primaris, Tech Marines. I'm not sure if he got the upgrades for it. I cannot check now. Getting some souls, I hope. No souls gathering right now. Getting the Night Shield research and has the Shadow Gate is ready and gets the Reaper. The Reaper is the one with the big laser beam from afar, killing basically everything. Excels against big vehicles because of the big range and sustained damage. Because infantry is basically an overkill. Coming in here, getting absolutely, oh no, not absolutely destroyed, actually survives, but they can just jump away. Over here the Protest need to run away. Night Shield research is done, will increase the health of all vehicles apart from the flying units. Flying units are not affected by this research. If there's one exception, Neon will know. This very good, how should I say, retreat. Jumping back, firing, and there you see the big beam from the Reaper. If you get him in range, you get quite a lot of damage out of it. What is he going for now, actually? Getting the Void Dragon Phoenix. That's the tier 1 Titan. Now you finally get some souls. I would recommend to rebuild your Rex. Or not rebuild, build some Rex for some melee support for these guys. Or you could go for one squad of witches for the drug support, which gives more damage and morale immunity. Not that these guys would care about it. Here you now see the Reaper going ham on this Predator, but it is getting focused by these Assault Marines of all things. Jeez, the economy is like exploded. He has both. No, one turbo plasma generator, 109 and 153 against 163 and 86. So we're going tier 4 as well now. But does he have enough time to get to tier 4? That's the biggest question here. Some more laser lightning beams from the Reaper, lightning beams from the Scourges, lightning beams everywhere. This Predator will go down. The Chimera is focused on it, and he has not got enough time to rebuild his strategic points here, which will cost him this strategic point. Listen post will go down as well. All the eco upgrades in the world for GabPR here, so this looks very promising for him. He'll be rebuilding the Dice of Destruction. His tier 1 Titan is almost there. Probably does not have enough vehicle cap to support both, so he needs to get something else. The Assault Marines jumping in, wanting to use their grenades, not using their grenades yet, going in and dying. Another Predator coming in, but it's getting repaired while the Kitten on the other side hitting it from the side, clawing, shouting. These grotesque fighting against Primaris aggressors. Look at all the dead people around here. Grotesque Assault Marines, Primaris, all the same. And now the big unit comes in. There it is. Tier 1 Titan unit making a little barrel roll. And yeah, probably now is the time to end here. He has all killed the outer points here. Now the tier 1 Titan is coming in and just shooting everything. You have the Rapier for support. Rapier? Yeah, Reaper, not a Rapier. Rapier was something the SM had, but a lot of dead units around it at all points of the map. Look, all even here on this side where Salamanders got the early advantage by getting this point. But yeah, he was even getting another monstrous Chimera, getting the Dias back. Yeah, all in the world, getting even tier LP3s of all things. I think this one is one already. No, but yeah, really interesting game. Yeah, I don't really know what to say, what ckempay could have done better or not. He had made good use of the Assault Marines with melters. You saw the Dice of Destruction died pretty fast by 2 melters. The vehicles for Dark Eldar aren't the most sturdy. A big good usage of the Scourges. The Scourges survived until late very well, even decapping this relic here. Very nicely done. So before I do talk my ass off, as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.